Okay, guys, we're going to try take number 5. So, my mentor teacher does not have a set time for science. There is not a set curriculum time for science. However, that being said, they do have an ELA Amplify program. It is a curriculum that they use. It's very scripted. It's very I don't know how to describe it. It's very scripted. It's very laid out. It's got all the English and, language standards that go with it. But I have found that math and science integrate into it quite a lot. For example, they read Into the Willows. They just finished it. We're talking about it now, kind of concluding and finishing up. So they read Into the Willows, and it was a story about a frog and a toad, and they had to go through all of these their habitat, and now they're reading one about a rat that goes into different habitats. So it's been focusing on habitats, what the different habitats are, and that sort of thing. So I thought it would be great to have my lesson focus on habitats to go along with what the students are already learning. So to do that, I would like them to do task cards. So to do task cards, you are going to have, this is my template here. So you have these task cards, and what you're going to do, is I found this editable template, editable blank task cards, decor templates, bright chevron, on Teacher Pay Teachers. It was $1.50. That's pretty nice. What you do is I had to add a circle, so I added a circle and I put a number in it. And my task card sheet has 1 through 24, so I put them around. You can go in order, but I find when I'm making stuff, I tend to see, like, all these red ones ended up being tundra related, right? So name the habitat, vast treeless plain. So in order to not make sure that they're not realizing a pattern of, oh, hey, 1 through 4 was tundra, I wanted to put the numbers on differently. So what you do is you go ahead and put your number in the corner and write your question. So I put a title for each one. So name the habitat. This is telling them what they're going to write in their recording sheet. So vast treeless plain covers 20% of the Earth's surface. Cold, dry, and windy. Snow covers the ground for 9 months of the year. So they are going to have their task card recording sheet. So this, again, was on Teacher Pay Teachers. This was a free resource. I did not have to pay anything for this one. It was a lot easier than making. I did spend a lot of time trying to make this myself, and it just did not work out. So this would be the front. You would print this front and back. So this would be the front and this would be the back. The children are going to go and find their number. So let me zoom in a little bit. So they're going to find the box with the correlating number in it. As you saw for this was number 1. So name that habitat. They're going to go and find it on the recording sheet and write tundra. The boxes are pretty big because 3rd graders write pretty big, and so I want to give them pretty space. Not all of them have, this is the description, name it. Some of them have pictures, so name the habitat that you see in the picture. What do you think that is? So this is a mountains with snow everywhere. Use 3 words to describe tundra. They're probably going to use cold, dry, windy. They might use snowy. They might say treeless. This one says name the habitat, and I listed some animals. Think, if I was a polar bear, what habitat could I not survive in? So not only do they have to know the vocabulary words well enough to do that, they also have to think about it. So these are printed them out, and you cut them in 4s, and you tape them around your room. And so children are running around crazy, engaged, and doing activities that are fun for their brains, and honestly, every time I see these out, they're fun to do.